Okay, welcome all you Noel leaders who are taking physics class this year and watching this video to learn about your course. This class is called Physics is Wavy, and here is a picture of an electromagnetic wave, like the light coming from the sun. We're going to learn a lot more about that. Now my arrows aren't working. Okay, for basic statistics on your course, as you're filling in the document, you need to fill in the topics in this class. It's a co-taught class. It will be physics and algebra 2. It's a full year course where you can earn 1 credit in science, specifically in physics, and 1 credit in algebra 2 for math. Your teachers this year will be Mr. Saji and myself, Miss Marcotte, or Miss Kathy, either way. The next slide, you might need a moment to fill in the information, so I'll pause a little longer. The course code for physics is Wavy. These codes look a little different from last year. Are as follows there: B8D9-D231. You can fill that in on your document. The live Zoom class dates will be 3 times this first quarter. They're always on Tuesday. They're always at 2 o'clock for an hour. And there are the dates you want to write down. September 22nd, which is the 2nd week of school. And then I think it's 2 weeks later, October 6th, and another 2 weeks later, October 20th. Let's give you a moment to write that down. And actually, since this is a video, you can always play it again, I'm realizing. We're all learning how to function in this COVID world. Okay, for the first half of the class, for semester 1, which is what you'll see in Summit, only the first half. There are 2 quarters, of course, and the project in the first quarter will be electromagnetic spectrum and technology. And the second quarter will be the power of sound. We're going to learn all kinds of cool things about sound. And this is something I thought you might find interesting to get your mind thinking about physics and the topics we'll cover. The electromagnetic spectrum and sound are energy, forms of energy. And this is a formula connecting math to physics. There's a lot of connections between math and physics. This is a famous formula you may already be familiar with, E equals mc squared, where the E stands for energy, the M stands for mass, and the C stands for the speed of light. And in this formula, that is squared. I don't know if you're familiar with the speed of light value already, but it is 186,000 miles per second, or 300,000 kilometers per second. Think of how fast that is. And then that number is squared times mass. So 1 gram of mass times the speed of light squared is how much energy is in that gram of mass. It's a huge, huge number. So you yourself, sitting where you are energy, a huge amount of energy stored in the form of your mass, yourself. And here is Einstein telling you about a fact about mass and energy.
special theory of relativity that mass and energy are but different manifestations of the same thing. A somewhat unfamiliar conception for the average mind. Furthermore, the equation E is equal mc squared, in which energy is put equal to mass multiplied with the square of the velocity of light, showed that very small amount of mass may be converted into a very large amount of energy, and vice versa. The mass and energy were in fact equivalent, according to the formula mentioned above. This was demonstrated by Kokra and Walton in 1932 experiments.
Okay, so the takeaway here is that mass and energy are just different forms of the same thing. So we'll explore that idea a little further when we start our physics class this year. So we're excited to get going. Great to meet you, and we'll see you soon.